Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jen, and this is my channel. So this isn't going to be a very long video, just a very quick video to let you guys know that I'm going to be away for a couple of days. I don't know exactly how many days. I'm having a very difficult time dealing with life right now, and I've always tried to keep my channel as positive as possible. I don't like to put negativity out there. A lot of people have accused me of being fake because I'm always happy and smiling and not showing any other kinds of emotions, but I think everybody should know, or the people that are supportive and sane know that just because I smile on camera doesn't mean that I don't have other emotions. I am just like everybody else. I get mad, I yell, as I just did this morning. I had a big fight with someone. I cry, as I've been doing, and I am just like everybody else. I go through every single emotion that you guys do, of course, because we're all human and it's just normal emotions. With that being said, I am having a very difficult time right now, and this has nothing to do with my weight loss journey. It has nothing to do with not wanting to lose weight or any other kind of made up thing that anybody could probably throw out there about why I'm going to be off before the rumors start, and before. That's why I'm making this video, because I know that it only took a couple days for me to be off before, and people started saying I was dead, and I just want to stop the rumors before they start, although I'm sure that there will be rumors anyhow, because that's just the way life is. But I just want to have it come straight from me so you guys can know this isn't me falling off of my diet. This isn't me stopping my weight loss journey. This isn't, I'm not dying, I'm not dead. I'm just dealing with a lot emotionally. And I feel that dealing with it on YouTube is not a proper place for anybody to deal with emotional things. That's why I have strived so hard to just put positivity out on my channel. I know that I have not been positive 100% of the time. I am fully aware of that. But for the most part, I try to be positive and happy when I make a video, because those are my real emotions at the time I'm making the video. I choose to be happy. I choose happiness and positivity most of the time. But once in a while, there does come a time when choosing to be happy and positive is a little bit more of a struggle than I'm able to do. And that one of those times is right now. So I need to step back and take care of myself emotionally, so I don't let myself get to the point where it affects my weight loss, where it affects every other aspect of my life, because I have been doing really well with my weight loss, and for the first time in many years, I have been in a place where I feel good about the way I'm eating. I feel good about eating mostly unprocessed foods. I feel good about the fasting. I feel good about eliminating sugars, carbs, those kinds of things in my diet. I feel really good about that, and I feel that is where I'm meant to be for myself, for my physical recovery and for my physical well-being. So I need to take care of the emotional things before it affects my physical things, because usually when I get upset, my first instinct is to turn to food. And being completely honest with you guys, I am wanting to turn to food really bad right now, so that's another reason why I need to shut down my YouTube for right now. Well, not actually shut it down, but just step back and calm down and remember that food is not a coping mechanism. It will just make everything in my life worse. And that I can get through difficult times without binging and without food and without using any other kind of coping mechanism, negative coping mechanism. I don't want to put my dirty laundry out there any more than I have. I don't feel that the negativity is conducive. I have shared some in the past, and there's been a lot of judgment on my choices, and which is understandable. I've judged people the same way, so I don't blame anybody for what they do or how they think. Sorry, needed a break for a drink. And I broke my rule about not putting anything else in my pretty sparkle cup but water. It's iced coffee this morning because that's just where I'm at in life. Coffee sounded really good, and I just wanted to drink out of my pretty cup. I felt like I needed a sparkle this morning. So getting back to what I was talking about, I've been accused quite a bit of being a fake person, about faking, just being fake, and this isn't me addressing people, this is just me talking about how I feel. I think the reason why a lot of people, well, I don't know a lot of reasons why, and it's not really important why, but I could understand why a lot of people would think that because I only show one emotion of being happy in my videos. There are a few videos that I've put out where I've been crying and upset, but for the most part I choose to just put out the positive and focus on positive instead of negative things. I'm having like a brain freeze right now because I've tried to make this video several times and nothing sounds right. So I forgive me if I've already said this, because I've said this in another time I tried to make a video and it didn't come out right. So I think I said this, I'm not quite sure, but I have every single emotion that everybody else has. As we all know, everybody has emotions and nobody is happy 24/7. I just yelled and cried and screamed and carried on for probably about an hour this morning, dealing with a relationship that is very difficult in my life. And I'm not going to get into that. I think we all probably know the relationship that I'm speaking of, and I'm sure people have comments and advice on how to deal with those things, but I'm dealing with things the way I need to deal with them. I understand that I am dealing with things that are unhealthy in my relationship, in my life. I understand that I have unhealthy relationships, but I am taking the time now to deal with them. And whether I am dealing with them the way other people approve of or not isn't of my concern. So that's why I'm not sharing the details of what I'm going through. I'm just telling you in a broad spectrum that I am dealing with some very difficult things right now in my relationship, and for a long time I avoided things and I didn't do the things that I needed to do to take care of myself. I'm trying to be very careful on what I say and how I say it. For a long time, I blamed the other person for what I was going through, for everything. There is no one person who is all to blame for everything. Yes, the other person has their problems, but I also have problems. And when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, at the end of all these issues, is it's my fault because I allow the things to happen. Because I don't set boundaries, I don't stick to the boundaries I make for myself. So that's part of being away, is to refocus, reground, and take care of myself and do what I need to do to be healthy emotionally. And that will involve seeing my therapist, which I missed my therapy appointment this morning. And I missed that appointment because I was partaking in drama. Not a good reason to miss therapy. That would have even been a better reason to be in therapy. Luckily, my therapist is pretty awesome and amazing, and she agreed to see me this afternoon instead. So I will be going there and discussing some of my issues. I'm sure she would probably agree that stepping back from YouTube is a good idea. She was even a little concerned of me putting out videos at all, being on YouTube at all. But that is something we did talk about, and she feels as long as I am okay with it, she's okay with it, but I think she would definitely be okay with me taking a step back. And the only two things that matter is what she thinks and what I think, more so what I think, because I am my own person, but I do trust her, and she has been helping me a great deal emotionally. So long story short, long rambling, I'm rambling again, guys. No matter what kind of a mood I am, you're always going to get me rambling about something. So I apologize for the ramble, but I think you guys know me well enough to know, those of you who think I talk too slow can speed me up. Those little dots, you can speed me up and let me sound like a little chipmunk. Or you can just skip ahead completely if you don't want to hear me ramble. There are some awesome you guys that are so awesome that sit through every single video I put out, and you're always here commenting and always supporting me, and you guys are amazing, and I appreciate you more than you know. I think we all know that YouTube is not a substitute for therapy, and I think that sometimes, myself included, we come on YouTube and we talk about all of our problems, and then we get upset when other people voice their opinions or make judgments, but that's just the nature of people. And when we put ourselves out there and our lives out there, too many details of our lives, it's what we have to expect. So I probably do get irritated sometimes, but when I'm rational and when I calm down and when I think and see things the way they really are, I understand that putting my life out there and my problems, I am going to get feedback, so I'm okay with this. And I'm just putting out there what I feel comfortable putting out there with. I'm not going to go into details, especially when the issues involve other people, because I don't think it's fair to involve other people when they didn't ask to be dragged into my decision to put my life on the internet. When it just involves me, I'm okay with it to a point. I know better what I'm comfortable with sharing. But I don't want to drag others into my my online life, because it's not for everybody. The internet can be a rough place. So I don't want others to feel struggling to find a word here. I don't want them to feel exploited, I guess you could say, by my talking about them and their lives, and they're not here to defend themselves, because I could go on and tell you everything, every wrong thing everybody has ever done to me, but I would probably leave out all the wrong things that I've done in life and the way I've treated other people. I am definitely not blameless in any situation. I am very, very hard to get along with sometimes, as I know a lot of people probably would find it hard to believe that I can be hard to get along with. I am extremely hard to get along with sometimes. Does that make me a bad person? No. Am I trying to hide that fact? No. I don't make it a habit of being hard to get along with, but there are times that I'm hard to get along with. So, and there are times where I am judgmental, where I am all the negative things that you can think of, but I'm also all the positive things that you can think of as well. And that's why in my videos I try to just show the positive and focus on the good instead of the negative, because the more you focus on the negative, the more negative you become, and the more you focus on the positive, the more positive you become. I know the past few days when I have put out my daily dose of positivity videos, even though they didn't go over really well, they're still something that I enjoy doing because they made me feel better. It made me feel more positive about myself, and it made the day start and make me have a good start to the day and made me feel encouraged. So when I come back with you guys, I will definitely be focusing on the positive. I'll let you know how things went and do a kind of update when I come back and let you know what went on and how I got through the next couple of days. But it will be back to focusing on the positivity, because I think that's important in life, and that's my stance of what I want for my channel and my life, is positive vibes only. Alright, so I'm going to shut my camera off. I'm going to shut my computer down. I will probably still be commenting on other people's videos, but as far as answering comments on my videos, I can't promise that I will respond to your comments. When I do come back, when I start uploading again, I will definitely read them, and I will do a responding to your comments. If you guys want to leave comments on this video, when I do come back, I will do a responding to comments to your viewer comments, because I love doing that video. So leave your comments on this video and I will respond to them on this video. I'll respond to them on other videos too, but if there's anything you want me to respond to that you're hoping that I'll respond to, this video would be the one to do that on. So I hope you guys have a good next couple of days, and I'm assuring you guys I'm not going to go off into binge land. I'm going to work my hardest and use the tools that I know work for me, the positive tools, to prevent that from happening, and I'm going to try to stay in a good place. I'm sure I will lay in bed for a while and cry like a little baby and do the other things that I need to do to get through the next couple of days. But when I do come back, I'll let you guys know how things went, and I'll stop rambling now. Alright, I will see all you guys in a couple days, and have a really good weekend and a good end of March, and I will see you guys soon. Bye everyone.